Day 3. I really just can't believe how quickly these events go. Looking back at the last 7 months of just how many events that we've been doing and master classes, free challenges, and they just go like this. Today is day 3. There's no weed whacker outside, and many of you have been commenting and noticing that my shelves are empty. My shelves are empty because I'm in the process of moving. So here we are being able to use the shifts and the changes of life to really dive into the yoga off the mat. How many of you have moved? Hey, Pam. Good morning. How many of you have moved and just been stressed out? Like, dread moving. It just sucks all your energy. How can we use the strength, the flexibility, and balance of our physical yoga practice when we begin to move so that moving can be enjoyable? I was reading a book one time and it was like the husband thought that the wife was super happy about always cooking dinner and cleaning because when she cooked and cleaned, she did it dancing and singing. That was her healthy coping mechanism to do something that she didn't always want to do. And to him, it was the wrong signal or idea it put into his mind that she enjoyed it. And she's like, no, this is just like how I get through it. And so it all goes back into our mind and our intention. Yeah, Pam says, I hate moving. When I was growing up, my mom moved every other month. I literally was like, I can't move anymore. So anyways, I'm in the process of moving, living my yoga off the mat. So I'm going to just have a little bit of water here. If you're watching live, let me know if you've been here for 3 days, if you've been watching live or on the replay. Really exciting. Hey, Kathy. Happy anniversary. Your message was really, really sweet. Awesome. So watching live or catching the replay, let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to put the post here. Uh, just joined. Hey, Mary. I'm going to put the link here for the Friday night podcast launch party. We are going to have a new moon ceremony celebration on Friday evening. So be sure that you use this link that I just shared with you so that you're able to get the Zoom link. You'll get the Zoom link in an email once you sign up here. Really, really excited to dive in. So today is day 3, and I know many of you have to catch the replay, work, life, summer, all the things. Let's dive in. 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm a queen of starting and ending on time. Something that I do in the Live Your Yoga mentorship is teach and share the value of honoring people's time. So if I say I'm going to be here at 8 a.m., I'm here at 8 a.m. And if I say I'm going to end at 8:30, I typically end at 8:30. I do my best to value and honor each of your times. And in the same way, I hope the same for those of you that, book your accountability calls with me or you're in my program, you know how important time is and to value each other's time. Okay, Crystal's multitasking. She's working while being here, but the important thing is that you're here. So before we dive into today's third and final pillar, before we share all things exciting about the podcast, last night something that came up on the call is when we start to do something that we did before and we haven't done in a while, it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating, and it can also be like this revelation of seeing something, becoming aware of something that maybe we knew underneath, but to actually like see it because we did it can really bring up unsettling emotions. It can be why we resist starting again, because when we start again, then we have to see how out of balance or how off track that we've gotten, and that can be daunting. But the most important thing is that you show up. Amy, thank you for being here. The most important thing that you do is that you show up. You share and you comment, you engage, you get on your yoga mat and you breathe and you move and you sweat. There's nothing better than putting yourself first and prioritizing yourself. And so last night in the Live Your Yoga mentorship, what we were diving into is how to bring strength, flexibility, and balance into our lives off the mat. So as you're moving your body on the yoga mat, holding postures, you're building strength. That physical strength gives you the ability to set healthy boundaries, to endure challenging times. And also for some of us, that strength is the ability to cry, the ability to feel our emotions and know that sometimes being strong is letting the emotions flow. I know for so long my mom would tell me, I don't want to be strong anymore. And it's like, take down the warrior and just let yourself be seen. How can we bring flexibility to let things go that we can't control? Being flexible in our minds that the day might not just go how we planned it. How can we find the balance between working, spending time with our husband, our kids, and then just being, like sitting and doing nothing, reading a book and relaxing? How can we find that balance off the mat? The same way that in a practice that we did last night in the mentorship was balance with your eyes closed on one foot, with one hand on your head and one hand in the air. And how does that go? And how can we take that balance that we find on our yoga mat and bring it into our life off the mat? Hey, Renee, good to see you. And then we move into mindful moments, the ability to sit with ourselves, deepening and strengthening the longest, most valuable, sacred, intimate relationship that we'll ever have, the one that we have with ourselves. So the ability to sit and see, it's challenging sometimes. We don't want to look at how long we've resisted not putting ourselves first, how long we've been giving to other people, and sometimes when we sit, we get to know ourselves. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions come up that we haven't given any attention to. And in that, it gives us our ability to find concentration and focus. And that ability, that inner peace and calm is a state that you can create at any time within any given emotion. But you need to be practicing it on a daily basis because it's harder to find inner peace and calm in the midst of chaos if you haven't been practicing that in your life off the mat on a day-to-day basis within the midst of all the things on your to-do list. And then we come together for pillar number 3 and to be here. All of you, many of you have been to so many of my trainings. You're in my programs and you have accountability partners. You guys sign up into the programs together. Some of you are coming onto the retreats together. You hold each other accountable, and that's what keeps us going. In what we said last night, some people had the experience of being frustrated, while others felt peace and others felt strong. And even though we're all doing the same practice, whether it's breathing, meditation, journaling, yoga, contemplation, we each have our own experience. And those experiences are going to change and shift day to day, moment to moment. But we find this sense of understanding. And even though, I don't know what your pain feels like, I can understand it because I've been in pain. And so when we start to see that we all have different experiences at different times, when you show up into the Live Your Yoga mentorship and you're feeling down and someone else is feeling happy, and then the next time you show up and you're feeling happy and that person's feeling down, we can find compassion and understanding that we're riding mountains and valleys. And the best part about this is so many of you have a child, you have a husband, you've had a partner. You know what it's like to be at the peak of the mountain where you're so in love and everything's amazing. And you also know what it's like to be in the midst of the valley where the kid won't sleep through the night or it's teething, or you're maybe thinking about divorce and you're wondering if you can climb back up. That's the same journey that we go on, living the yoga on and off the mat, in the Live Your Yoga mentorship, in this space, this community of connection. I would love to hear from you. How does it feel when you have your accountability partner show up with you here? Whether it be in the mentorship or it be in this community, just in these free trainings that I've been doing. How does it feel to know that you have Handheld community of support? Me always checking in on you. Someone else sending you a message just saying, hey, how's the modules going? Hey, did you do your evening practice that Amber assigned us? How does that feel to know that you're supported and that you're not doing this alone? Share with me in the comments below. While I'm waiting for the comments to drop in, I sent Amy a message this morning. She did win a partial scholarship into the Live Your Yoga Mentorship, which she was thinking about joining. If she decides to pass that along, then I know who's next on the list, but we'll wait to see if she claims her spot. Please come Friday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to have a podcast party. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Okay, comments coming in now. Kathy says, it feels great to have someone to talk to about this part of my life. Yeah, Kathy, you're a really amazing accountability partner. So many have thanked you, so thank you. Makes me feel valuable to someone. Yes. Good morning, Jasmine. Thanks for coming back. Yeah. And so I'm really, Amy's just finding out she's won. She's celebrating. Yeah, to feel valuable. Can I ask you guys just a vulnerable question here? Do you feel valued? Do you value yourself? Do you value the relationship that you have with yourself? Helps me to stay on track. Yes. Accountability helps. Crystal, amazing. Congratulations, Amy. Makes me feel like someone gives a damn about me. Yes, that you're valued, that you're worth, and we care about you. We care about you so much. Congratulations, Amy. So we are sending here in right now another link. This is the Zoom link to our Friday night call. Yeah, an accountability partner is a need for me. Yeah, we'll get you on, Amy. This is so important to just know that you're valued, that you're seen, that you're coming together in this space and in this time. On Friday, the Zoom call will be where we can come together in a little mini coaching session, ceremony session, where you'll be able to actually speak. You can have your camera on or off. There's no obligation. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast. I want to go look up the podcast right now. I did this last night to the group in my mentorship, and I want to do it with you all now. What do you need more of the 3 pillars that I've sent you? What do you need most right now? Is it strength, flexibility, balance, concentration, focus, inner peace, calm, community support, and value? What do you need the most right now? I'm going to type these words into the chat. Take a moment to ask yourself, what do I need most right now? Ooh, Caitlin, I caught you live. Today's pillar is handheld community of support. Handheld community of support. That's what we're doing here in the Live Your Yoga community. This is about knowing that you are valued, that you matter, and that you're here. I'm going to go find my podcast link while I send you all some time there. I'm going to put this in the notes right now. So you'll be able to find my podcast really anywhere that you listen to podcasts. If you don't listen to podcasts, now's the time to start. Balance or support. Balance, inner peace. Balance. Balance, 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 balance. Cool, I'm getting a lot of balances. Inner peace for sure. Cool. So, what we're going to do is focus on a breath. We've done this before. You may or may not have been here for it. But this is a breath to bring balance between the left and right hemisphere on the brain. The left side being the feminine, the right side being the masculine, and the center channel being the Sushumna, which connects us to spirit or source. Spirit or source can be God, eternal power, self, love. You choose what that higher source means to you, because it's what connects us all. Regardless of what we call it, it connects us to that greater power that we all came from. So today's practice is going to be one from mindful moments, but it's going to bring us together into community and support. Because after this, I'm going to send my calendar link for you to book a free 15-minute session with me. That way we can look at, is the Live Your Yoga mentorship a good fit for you? Is now the time to get Handheld community of support with a lifetime full of tools in your toolbox to find more peace, balance, calm, and really come together and make this a lifestyle shift rather than just a free day event? So I've sent you a tons of links, and I'll put them all into the Facebook group after this. But what I would love for you to do now is grab a pillow, a blanket, a bolster, something that you can sit on that lifts your hips higher than your knees. I'll send you guys all. Do you guys want me to send you a video of how to sit? I can do that for you. And then when you're ready, let's just get grounded. And in this moment, after we come together and share like what happens in this experience of balance, support, and breath, where we'll cultivate inner peace, I want you to go find a friend from today and just reach out to them. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them, do they have a copy of the Live Your Yoga journal? Are they using it? Have they ever been in the Live Your Yoga mentorship? If they plan to come to the Friday night podcast. Or, like, how's your family? What's going on? However you can relate to a stranger and make them your handheld community of support. My invitation for you today is to say hi to 3 strangers and make a connection. Find one way in which you can relate to them. It can be 3 women in this program right now, in this training, where you connect over things that we're doing together. Or it can be 3 people that you meet in line at the grocery store. Connect with 3 strangers and make them a new friend. Find something that you can relate to them. Okay. That's it. Seated. Eyes closed. Feel the support of the earth below you as you allow your legs to become heavy. Lengthen through your upper body as you allow the upper body to become light. Bring your awareness to my voice and the sounds that surround you. Lift your right hand up. With your right hand lifted, bring your pointer finger and your middle finger to the palm of your hand. Bend your ring finger enough so that the ring finger and pinky finger are in one line. Place your right thumb onto your right nostril. Your ring finger and your pinky finger onto your left nostril. Inhale and exhale through both your nostrils. Plug your right nostril, inhale through your left. Plug your left nostril, exhale through your right. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Plug the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Plug the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Close the left side, exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. And release your right hand down. Palms face down. Pointer finger and thumbs together to touch. Breathe in and out of your nose. So often we're doing. Even you being here in the first half of our class, you were doing, you were listening. Now is your opportunity to find balance, peace, and calm as you simply just practice being here without anything else. Of course, the mind naturally will wander and drift away. Your practice of being here now, doing nothing, is coming back to your breath each time you notice that your mind starts to think. Come back to your breath. Just be here. Being can be so much more challenging than doing. And when you notice the mind think about the things you need to do, remind yourself that being is enough. Take a breath in, hold it. Exhale. Open your eyes, look towards the earth. Begin to gaze forward. all for day 3, showing up again. I'm super excited for the podcast launch. Isabel's showing up. Strangers in New York, you ask for trouble. Get that out of your mindset. Get that out of your mindset. Your next stranger could be your best friend. So before we wrap up, you're all invited to my free online event that's happening on Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I want to read you all and offer you, Isabel's already a graduate, she knows the power of the program. But we will begin to open doors for the Live Your Yoga mentorship. So if you feel the call to learn more of these tools, come together in Handheld community of support and really make this a lifestyle change, then use the link amberhagberg.com/stress-free lifestyle, book a free complimentary call with me. This is a lifestyle audit. We'll be diving into what it is you do, how you do it, and the ways in which we can weave the tools of yoga into your life on and off the mat so that you can become the best version of yourself. This helps me to quiet my monkey mind. Yeah, while I read this to you, last night I got a message from Tracy, one of my graduates, and she said, I loved rewatching our talk. I'm forever grateful to have met you. It is 4 months since that video was recorded, 6 months since I started the program. I can't tell you what a huge impact it was on my life. I have learned to live my yoga every day that I am alive. The lessons and principles of your program have permanently been incorporated into my life and are the reason my life has changed. I'm so much more introspective, inquisitive, knowledgeable, loving, and kind. I have learned the importance of pausing during the heightened stress, and I can instantly refocus, realign, and center myself simply by using my breath. It's something I never knew I had the power to control. This realization changed me on so many levels because it's so simple yet so powerful. Revisiting this interview just fills me with so much gratitude. Thank you, Amber, for helping me learn to know my worth, for helping me to love myself, to find the power and strength inside of me. When I decided to invest in your 3-month program, I had no idea how much I would benefit. I just knew I was ready for change, and you appeared. It's been 3 months since I graduated, and I'm still benefiting every single day that I invested in myself. The program changed my life. Thank you. And I was having a bad day, and it just this is why I do it. 3 months after graduating, 4 months after graduating, and she's still living it, and the best part about it is that she's teaching these things to her husband. She's incorporating these things into her life. And so this program isn't just let's change your life. No, this is really integrate. She's going into her 50s this year, and she's like, I'm done. I'm done putting everything and everyone else first. I want to love myself the same way I love my husband. And she said yes to herself. Not only that, she lost over 10 pounds just by being more aware. Her goal was to have a daily practice. Her goal was to really prioritize herself, and she got so much more than that. She's like, I didn't realize I wasn't loving myself, and now I love myself. And so she's just one of over 60 women that have graduated my program. And so now that I'm taking this to Yoga Off the Mat podcast, my intention is to share this message that yoga is so much more than an exercise, but it's a lifestyle change. So I hope that you will invite all of your friends to this podcast party on Friday. My computer's dying. Podcast party. And come hang out, come into the community and into the bubble. And if you're someone like Tracy that's like, I know that I need the change and Amber appeared, listen to that message. This isn't woo-woo. This is we're here for you and you're not alone. And there's practices and tools for you. Isabella, I'll quote her because she's here on the call right now, but she said, Amber gives you the tools, but they don't work if you don't use them. And so you have to go out there and use them. I will be hopping on here sporadically over the next couple days to just go live and really hype up this podcast party on Friday. If you haven't already subscribed, Make sure that you come to our 7 p.m. event. Please share it, spread the word that this is happening on Friday night on the new moon where we'll be planting seeds. Amy, if you're still here, be sure to book your call with me, or you may pass it on if now's not the time. But I know you're moving towards 50 and I know you're ready. So it's just a matter of saying yes to you. All right. So everyone, yoga off the mat, day 3. We are complete, but the party doesn't stop here. It's happening Friday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Isabel, this is profound. This program will be for you. Take a leap. This is how profound this program will be for you. Take a leap. Oh, Isabel is my second number cheerleader, number 2. Dream clients. You get lots of people that come and they're just not ready. And that's why I always do the call. Like, I don't work with just anyone. I've had to turn many people away and I've had to kick people out because I only want to work with people that are going to be successful. And you can only be successful if you want to show up and do the work. Ask Isabel herself. Oh, right. And Caitlin, she graduated the program. I love you so much, Amber. I found her 10 pounds on my ass. Well, Caitlin, you're going through a huge transitional shift right now. So, yeah. Thanks for joining, Caitlin. And what I love is even the women that graduate, they continue to come up and show up to these live things. And many of them are coming to the retreat this year. So if you're feeling the call for Costa Rica, there are still 2 spots left in July. Just buy your ticket and get here next week. No big deal. All right, everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you Friday night. Don't forget, come to the Zoom room so that we can share and talk and be there together. Sending you lots of love from the Costa Rica jungle, and I'll talk soon.